show them your 23 shirt? No. Yeah.
Hello. Okay, yeah. I'll have to ask my mom. I'll double check with my mom. I think it'll be okay. Okay, I'll call my mom. Okay, I'll be over in a bit.
This thing would just like.
Man.
Oh my god!
I realized so Lucy got Layla.
Shame on you.
Give me a lot of it. I think all of the buckets are transition. They have
Keep going.
the guy. I'm not going to download the Please? Okay. There you go. No, don't do it again. I just got some coins and stuff like that. Either Isaac. And a board! Grayson, is there a pen up there? Is there a pen up there? Can I use it? Thanks, boss. Are you calling tonight? Are you calling the game? Let's go. Huh? A headset to commentate? I don't know enough about Tipton basketball.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's basketball game. Tonight, the Blue Devils are facing off against the Cowan Blackhawks. The Cowan Blackhawks coming in at 3-3. They're number 16 in 1A. Coming off a loss against Tri, 64-54 in their last matchup. That actually took place yesterday. As Tipton coming out with their starting lineup. Number 2, Maverick Conaway. He'll be joined by Grady Carpenter. He is Tipton's leading rebounder, assister, and blocker. Nolan Swan also in the starting lineup, wearing number 11. He has 16.6 points per game, 3.7 steals, leading Tipton in those categories. Landon Spidell making his way into the starting lineup. He's Tipton's most efficient player, scoring most of his buckets down low. And he'll look to contribute down there tonight. Also offering some defense as well, and Jackson Money rounds out the starting lineup. Tipton comes in at 6-1, coming off a comeback win against Lewis Cass. Took place last night. Both the boys and girls teams, varsity teams, getting a win in that one. Tipton number 14 in 2A as of December 15th. They'll look to add on one more here. Tipton will be short Connor Hassan. He's out with an illness. So that'll bring in Landon Spidell to the lineup. Cowan, the better first quarter team, they come in with 14.6 points per game, or points per quarter in the first quarter. Tipton only with 8. So we have to Tipton to determine the pace of this game and get going early. As they do win the tip-off, Carpenter. He drives baseline, kicks it out to Conaway, but that goes over his head. A turnover to start out for Tipton. Not a good sign. It looks like Timmy Watson playing the point guard for the Cowan Blackhawks. A size advantage down low. That's Cole Duncan, the leading rebounder for the Blackhawks. As Jackson Money looks to get going, he'll get the first points of the night. Assist coming in from Nolan Swan. Tipton in a man-to-man. Swan nearly coming up with the steal. As Terrell working down low against Money. His two-pointer good. He ties up the game. Carpenter trying to get all the way. He'll be called for the carry before we can get to the basket. 2 early turnovers for Carpenter. Watson bringing it up for Cowan. He'll pull up for 3. That one no good. Rebound falls to Money. He'll bring it up. He's got Conaway waiting down low. Instead, it goes to the corner. Carpenter out to Conaway. He swings it. Gets back to Swan. He'll shoot a 3 from out there. It's good for Nolan Swan. Very important 3 from him to get going early in this game. 2 games ago, Tipton only 1 of 20 from 3-pointers. They'll look to correct that there as Spidell comes up with the steal. Saves it into Carpenter. He's got Swan waiting down low. Catches in the corner. He's going to try another 3. Nolan Swan, no good that time. Rebound. Looks like that'll be a foul against Cowan. Foul going against Timmy Watson. Him and Landon Spidell fighting for the rebound. Tipton will have it underneath their own basket. Backdoor cut for Swan. He'll add on 2 more with the layup. Assist to Carpenter. Carpenter averaging 8.6 assists on the season. He'll have his first of the game right there. Cowan trailing by 5. Watson looking to get by Carpenter. He'll try a 3. That one good for Watson. Well, cut the lead down to 2 is Carpenter. Looking for some options on the left side. He's got Conaway. He drives in, hands it off to Money. He's going to try a 3 from the top of the key. That one off the rim a couple times, no good. Rebound to Cowan. Here comes Watson. He'll slow it down for the Blackhawks. They still look for that size advantage down low. Cole Duncan with some height there on Landon Spidell. But Spidell's made it hard to get it inside so far this game. Making it difficult to throw that pass, as it looks like Nolan Swan's called for the foul there. That is Swan's first foul, Tipton's first foul. And the Blackhawks looking down low back to Duncan. That one nicely done by Spidell to steal that one. Here comes Carpenter, undefended. He'll go in for 2 and maybe 3. As Carpenter gets the and 1 to go. He could get double digits early on here. And that's important for Tipton as they only come in averaging 8 points in the first quarter. They've already surpassed that. It's only been a few minutes. Carpenter unable to add on the 10th point there for the Blue Devils. The rebound goes to Terrell. Down low, the rebound. It'll stay with Cowan. And Spidell tried to come up with it. Inbound to Duncan. Watson and Duncan on that right side. It'll go cross court to Smith. Trying to drive inside. And he'll get all the way. Called for the travel before the basket goes. Tipton escapes with that one. Duncan outside guarding Carpenter. It'll be swung into the corner. Back down low to Carpenter. Size advantage to the defense as Swan tries another 3. That one good. Nolan Swan with 2 early 3s here in the first quarter. Watson trying to drive inside. Kept out by Carpenter. It'll be swung over to Kidd. Back to Watson. Fakes the 3. He's dangerous from that range. And that ball stolen by Conaway. He's got Swan trailing on the left side. He might go all the way. He'll finish with the right hand. Timeout called. Groves calling the timeout. That'll be a full timeout, it looks like. Just about halfway through the first quarter. Tipton with an early 14-5 lead. This is important for a team that doesn't start off as strong as they end. They get most of their points in the fourth quarter for Tipton, 23 in the final quarter. It looks like they'll try to do most of their scoring early on here. Let's see what Cowan changes here halfway through the first quarter. No subs for Tipton, but Blaine Marlett. He'll be wearing number 5, as you can see for Cowan out there. That shot no good. Rebound to Money. He pushes on the left side, hands it off to Carpenter. He'll try a three over Duncan. That one no good. Rebound caught by Spidell. He'll put it up. Offensive rebound and the 2 points for Landon Spidell. Great hustle by him. Able to get that rebound and put it right back up. Kidd swings it over. And Terrell called for the travel. Terrell, rather. Called for the travel, trying to get inside. That'll go back to Tipton. 16-5 advantage for the Blue Devils. Conaway on the right side. Gives it off to Spidell, who swings it to Money in the corner. Swan going to add another three. No. The rebound caught by Spidell. He'll be blocked going back up for the putback. Kidd gets that one over to Marlett. He turns it over. Jackson Money comes up with it. Carpenter trying to go all the way. Looks like that'll be called on the ground before Carpenter is able to finish. So the Blue Devils will inbound from the baseline. This is the second foul on Timmy Watson, the leading 3-point scorer for Cowan. He averages 14 for the Blackhawks and the most threes on the team. So let's see how they go about scoring. They might get it inside to Duncan. That one thrown. Looks like that'll stay with the Blue Devils as Conaway collects and hands it off to Carpenter. There's Money out there who goes down low to Spidell. Carpenter, jump shot, no good. Rebound, nearly taken by Money. He'll get it out to Conaway, and Carpenter decides to slow this one down. Trying to drive inside on Duncan, hands it off to Swan on the left side. He wants a screen from Carpenter. Swan trying to go all the way. Finishes with the left hand, and a free throw to go. Well done by Swan to get all the way to the basket. Looks like Cowan has an injured player down there. That's the substitute Marlett. He gets back up. We'll see if he's okay here. But Swan, that looked like a right-handed finish, but able to get back across to the left side. Finish on the side that the Cowan defenders were not ready for. Looks like that'll bring in a substitute for the injured Blaine Marlett. He's in Victor Garrett, the 6'4" senior, wearing number 23. You may see Marlett come back into the game. Looks like he's able to walk okay. We'll see how big of injury this is as Swan puts in his free throw there. It'll be Mason Kidd to bring it up. Sam Quigley checked in for the Blue Devils. He comes in for Conaway. 2 minutes left to go. There's a three-point attempt out there from Terrell. The rebound goes to Swan. Quigley thinks about the three, drives inside instead, kicks it out. Carpenter for three. That one is good. Carpenter gets the Blue Devils to 22. And a much better scoring quarter than they normally get. Pull-up jumper there from Kidd is no good, and Carpenter has Quigley waiting down low. He'll add on two more. Another assist for Carpenter. Griffin Smith up top, defended by Swan. He'll hand that off to Terrell. In the corner, Kidd down low. Duncan catches, and that'll be a foul. They could go on Swan. That'll be the second foul that Swan picks up. Gavin Hare comes in, and Maverick Conaway also in. A box set for Cowan. I'll send one out to the wing. It's Kidd who takes the screen from Garrett. Looks for the roll. Nothing there for him. As Conaway has Quigley down low again. That one, 2 points for Quigley. Great vision from Conaway. Quigley finishing on the opposite block that time. Great vision from the Blue Devils. Conaway, or Carpenter rather, going to pick up the foul, going in for the steal. Tipton needs to be careful about that foul trouble. They don't have Connor Hassan today. They are slightly undermanned. But so far, so good for the Blue Devils. If they get that one into Duncan, he'll put in 2 more. 40 seconds left to go. Carpenter has quickly on the left side, swings it to Conaway. Money catches up top. Carpenter with the screen from Hare, dribbles towards the baseline, spin move, fade away, over the top of Duncan. And he extends the lead to 21. Great offense from the Blue Devils here. Defense as well, only giving up 7 points. As Kidd makes his way towards the middle. Not going to get all the way in this inside. That'll be Terrell for 2. Finishing through the contact, and that'll round out the quarter. Carpenter not getting that shot up in time, so that'll close out the first quarter. Tipton 28, Cowan 9. Starting out the second quarter will be Carpenter, Quigley, Money, Conaway, and Hare. As Cowan gets that one into Kidd. We'll start off the offense for the Blackhawks. Yeah. Trying to drive inside on Money. He keeps him out, but it'll go to Mason Kidd, who gets the Blackhawks into double digits. 3-pointer for Mason Kidd. Quigley, open 3 from the corner, and he'll sink his first 3 of the quarter. Get Tipton right back. Responding to that 3 is Cole Duncan. Tips that one out of bounds. Carpenter looking for Quigley down low. He'll get some money from the jumper. No good. And Conaway tried to save that possession, but will make its way to Kidd. He tries to drive inside on Quigley. He kicks it out. Nearly lost, but Terrell recovers. Shot by Terrell. No good. Duncan with the rebound. Tallest player on the court, and he comes up with the rebound and the putback. Carpenter some money to set up the offense. Into the corner, Conaway. Short corners for Carpenter. He'll try a 2. That one no good. The rebound does fall to Kidd. He pushes it up. Looking for some options low. He'll drive it himself. Kidd, 2-pointer is good. Cowan getting on a little bit of a scoring run to start out the second quarter. Tipton going to look to stop that one early. The lead now at 15 for the Blue Devils. Carpenter trying to get inside on Duncan, and he'll be called for the travel. Watson and Swan checked in for their teams. Money coming out for the Blue Devils. Watson to Duncan on the right side. Tries to drive inside. He'll hand it off to Kid instead. Gets one to Terrell. Drives inside. Swan. Nearly coming up with a block. He'll be called for his third foul. That's not good for the Blue Devils. Swan's been quite good from the three-pointers today. But luckily that one will go against Conaway. Swan still at 2 fouls. And the first free throw for Terrell is good. Both free throws made, and it's starting to get dangerous for Tipton. They're going to want to respond right here. Swan into the corner for Quigley. Down low. Conaway saves it in, but it's only as far as a Cowan defender. Here comes Terrell on the far side. We got Watson. Down low to Duncan. 2 points, no good. Looks like the rebound is going to stay with Cowan, actually. And that'll bring in Jackson Money for Sam Quigley. Inbounding is Watson. So looks to Kid in the corner. The Duncan, he's going to try the jump shot from the elbow. No good. Rebound falls to Money as he pushes it up. Right side to Harry. He might go all the way. Blocked by Duncan. It's not going to be that easy down low as Cowan not able to respond on the other end. But they will get fouled and they'll keep possession. Tipton had some fast break points there, but it looks like the Blackhawks haven't caught on to that. They'll be ready for those now. Duncan catches on the elbow. He'll try it too. That one good for Duncan. The Blackhawks closing this lead now down to 11 for Tipton. Tipton usually a better second quarter team than they are the first. But that is not the case this time as they started very slow as Jackson Money. He'll be sent to the line shooting 2. Foul going against Mason Kidd. That's his second foul on the 15th foul for the Blackhawks as Jackson Money has 2 free throws. Both free throws good for Jackson Money. And a timeout called by Coach Hawkins. It'll be at 30 seconds just to kind of kill some of this momentum that Cowan's gotten for themselves. Money's free throws end that streak. Put the lead back up to 13. Tipton led by 20 in the first quarter. But Cowan has fought back. 4:51 left to go. And let's see how Cowan can do coming out of this timeout. Most of the offense is flowing through Duncan in the second quarters. He's going to try a 3. That one no good. Rebound really collected by Money. It'll stay with the Blue Devils. Tipped out of bounds off of Cowan. Swan brings it up for the Blue Devils. He's defended by Terrell. He gives it up to Carpenter for 3. That one is good. Grady Carpenter adds on 3 more. That's one matchup that Tipton might favor on the outside is Carpenter being defended by Duncan. Yeah, Duncan averages 5 blocks, but I'm guessing most of those come from inside the paint. Swan comes up with a steal, and it'll be Carpenter on the right side. He doesn't have numbers, so he'll slow it down. But Conaway fakes the 3, tries to get inside. Good decision not to shoot that on Duncan. He would add most likely one more to his block tally for tonight's game, as he does come up with the rebound, the leading rebounder for either team. With that one blocked by Swan. He rebounded by Spidell, who gives it up to Carpenter. Duncan averaging 9.5 rebounds, the most between Tipton or Cowan. Swan tries to get inside. Clever finish. He had to beware of Cole Duncan down there. He was looking to add on another block. But Swan's a good enough finisher to realize where Duncan is and get that ball around him. They go down low. Duncan adds on 2 more. Tipton not able to keep it out from Duncan this quarter nearly as well as they were in the first. Carpenter over to Money on the wing. He'll have Swan catches it up top, defended by Terrell. Carpenter going to try another 3. That one no good. And the rebound going to be chased down. Let's see what the call is here. Possibly a jump ball. It will be, as that was Garrett and Spidell chasing for that rebound. Both great hustle players for their teams. Similar in size as well. Carpenter on the wing. Moving towards the middle, defended by Duncan. The corner for Money, gonna try a 3. That one off the rim, no good. Carpenter trying to get the steal. But it will stay with the Blackhawks as Watson tries a deep 3. He'll put 3 more in for the Blackhawks. He's their best 3-point shooter. He has 19 on the season. Tipton needs to be careful of the Watson and Duncan duo. Just as the Blackhawks need to be careful of the Swan and Carpenter duo, but that 3 no good. Duncan stolen by Conaway. What a great job by Conaway. Able to meet the ball at the lowest point where he has the advantage. Duncan coming up with a foul. As the transition was a little bit slow from Tipton, but they made it work. Spidell going to be sent to the line for 2 free throws. But that's all to the credit of Maverick Conaway on the defensive end. It's a good idea for those guards to try and steal the ball before the big men can get it up into their shot. Because once it gets up, Conaway at a major disadvantage compared to Duncan. As Spidell coming up empty with his first free throw. He'll have 1 more. Second free throw off the back of the rim, caught by Duncan. He adds on more rebounds. Watson hit a 3 last Blackhawks possession, but it'll go down to Duncan instead. Duncan for the and 1. Watson also leading in assists per game with 4.5. I'm imagining many of them coming down low to Duncan. That looks to be the main offensive duo for the Blackhawks. Free throw good. The lead down to 10 for the Blue Devils. Fade away for Swan. No good. Rebound to Money. It looks like that'll be called on the floor. That will send Money to the line. 7 fouls in the half against Cowan. As Money comes good for the first free throw. They'll make the lead 11. Chance for 12 here for Money with his last 2 free throws. Try to replicate the same. That one no good. The rebound falls to Spidell. A hard fall for Landon Spidell. He's on the other end, shaken up as Cowan trying to take advantage. A 4 against 5 for Tipton, and the ref's going to stop the game. Spidell on the baseline looks to be shaken up a bit. That was a hard fall as Spidell is trying to come up with the rebound. That'll be a big loss for Tipton. If Spidell does go out of the game. He's put up a good fight against Cole Duncan. He'll walk off the court, and he'll be checked up on by the athletic trainer. We hope he's okay, and hopefully he manages to make his way back in the game later on. Tipton looks to round out the last minute and 30. Look to add on to this double-digit lead that Cowan has tried to chip into. They've got really close at times. Carpenter blocked by Duncan. A foul called. Looking against number 23, Victor Garrett. Which brings in Blaine Marlett. He comes back into the game. It looks like he had an injury earlier on. He makes his way back in now as Gavin Hare adds on a free throw. He'll have one more. Tipton in the bonus. Minute 15 left to go. They lead by 12. Gavin Hare wants to make it 13. And he does so. Watson with a minute and 15 left to go. A three could make the game at 10, but a steal could make it 15. As Carpenter comes up big with that one. He leads the Blue Devils in blocks. Swan gives steals with 3.7, but Carpenter, he's going to pick one up there. Cowan gets it across half court. That ball to Kidd for three, no good. Long rebound to Carpenter, the leading rebounder for the Blue Devils, as he hands that one off to Swan. Deep three for him, no good. Gavin Hare fighting for the rebound, but it will be taken by Kidd. He has Watson on that far side, going to go for three. Watson, no good this time. Rebound to Duncan, and a foul called on Hare. It's a needing to do a better job of rebounding. Cowan leads that statistic by a mile with 34.7 on the season. Tipton only 26.7. That's going to be one of the main factors going into the second half as Duncan misses his free throw. Tipton narrowly edging this matchup in points and assists. They have nearly double the amount of steals, and Cowan, led by Duncan, with 6.5 blocks per game, as Duncan adds on a free throw there. 25 seconds left to go. Tipton going to look for possibly for the last shot. Sometimes they settle for the best shot that they can get, no matter what time it is. As we're entering 10-second territory into the corner, Conaway going to kick it out to Swan. Spin move inside, kicks it out to Carpenter. He'll try a three over Duncan. Carpenter for three. And he'll close out the half with that one. Tipton leading by 17. Leading 46 to 29, and that'll bring us into halftime. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Starting off the third quarter action, Cowan with the basketball. They'll throw it to the corner. The three no good. Rebound caught by Money. Looks like he'll slow it down. Carpenter driving inside. He has Swan in the corner. He'll add on another three. Swan with 3 from the first quarter, or the first half. He'll add on another one there. Him and Carpenter both had 15 in that first half, leading the Blue Devils in scoring. As they need to be careful backside, but the pass is thrown over the head of Kidd. 7:16 left to go. Swan catches. Carpenter on the right wing, looking to drive inside. He'll be stopped by the Blackhawk defenders. On the way, dribbling, he'll hand it off to Carpenter. Trying to drive inside. And Smith. He has Money down low. Fadeaway jump shot for him. No good. Rebound will be taken by Terrell. A steal from Carpenter. He has Swan on the right side. You never know where Carpenter's going to go when he's got options on either side of him. It looked like Money was sneaking his way on that left side. 3-on-2 situation there. Carpenter always chooses the correct one. He comes up with a steal here. No options this time. He'll take it himself, finishing at the front of the rim. An early offensive spurt for Carpenter. They both come from his defense. Sending out their trap. One thing I haven't touched on yet, Spidell back in the game. Looks like he might have had a bad injury there, but he is back. It looks like he's ready to go for Tipton. He was the key in shutting down Duncan in that first quarter. His absence in the second, whenever he was out of the game, you could definitely tell a difference. Duncan with a lot of an easier time down low when Spidell's not in the game. Defensively as well, as Spidell picks up 2 points there. Assist to Carpenter. Carpenter looking for those steals. Playing the top. As Conaway, he'll end up with the steal. Landon Spidell. One more pass to Carpenter, who adds on 2 more. We might see an early timeout from Aaron Groves, the coach of the Blackhawks. This Tipton pressure definitely getting to Cowan. There's a 3-point attempt there, no good. Spidell chases down that rebound, tips it out of bounds. It'll go off of Spidell. Looks like he wanted to hit that one into Smith. Instead, he tips it out of bounds. Leading scorer for Cowan was Duncan. They might look to get him going early. Watson. He had 6 in the first half, a couple of threes for him. They'll hand that one off the Kid. They look to Duncan, but Watson going to try a deep 3. That one no good. Rebound falls to Swan. He's got Conaway on his left side. Might go all the way himself. Instead, it's Money in the corner for 3. It's good. Jackson Money forces the timeout from Cowan. Great job to add on to that momentum as Tipton gets off to a great start in the second half. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Money with his first 3 of the game. Most of his free throws came, or most of his points came from free throws, rather. He'll add on his first 3 of the game there. The key for Tipton so far in this second half has been the defense to offense transition. It's really started with Carpenter forcing bad passes and just stealing the dribbles from the Cowan offensive players. The backcourt duo of Kidd and Watson not able to get the job done so far against Carpenter. Conaway also coming up with that steal. That's been the story so far in the first 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Starting up the second half. Let's see what the Blackhawks change up. Tipton obviously not changing up their defensive structure. Cowan taking their time on this one. They'll get that one in. Nearly stolen by Swan. It'll be recovered by Kidd, though. Watson swings that one to Smith. Drives inside. He has Kidd in the corner. We'll get it to Watson safely. Jackson Money almost coming up with the steal. He'll be deflected out of bounds instead. Want to bring in Blaine Marlett. Coming in for Cowan. Tipton falling back in there 2-3. With Money and Conway at the top. Smith swings it to Watson, who is passing it around. Gets inside to Duncan, swatted away by Carpenter. Gets up there and meets that one. No 3-2s. In the 2-3. That might get in the head of Duncan a little bit, knowing that Tipton does still have the capability to block his shots. As tall as he is, Tipton does have some athletes on their squad. As Carpenter gets the ball thrown to him, Conway for 3 is good. Conway adds on 3 more. Some great vision by Carpenter. He's had a great third quarter. Starting off for the Blue Devils. Can't really name a weak link that they've had to start out both halves, really. First quarter was quite good from Tipton as Cowan strikes back there with a 2. Tipton getting out to these strong starts. Tipton averages only 14 points in the third quarter. Is Money going to try another 3? He's made both for this quarter. Jackson Money adding on to his point tally. Tipton's really just had whatever they want. With 66 points. Spidell hitting the floor again. Swan trying to keep out Duncan. He'll be called for the foul. But you can hear Spidell hitting the floor again there. Another scary situation there. I don't want to see that happen as Cowan gets it into Duncan. It looks like Spidell comes away unscathed this time. A 3 for Smith. Rebound. Tipton's leading rebounder, and Carpenter has Money waiting down low. Not able to get 2 hands on that one. Would have been a great pass from Carpenter and a great finish from Money. Not able to connect with that play, though, but it's okay. They lead by 35, or at least it was 35. The 3. Going to cut that one down to 32. Hand it off to Swan. He's going to go back the way. And Carpenter's 3 is no good. Spidell fighting for the rebound. Let's see who that goes out of bounds off. It'll be off of Cowan. And that'll be Tipton inbound from beneath their own basket, which brings in Victor Garrett, senior for the Blackhawks. We've also reached running clock territory. There's actually a minute 40 left. Gavin Hare and Sam Quigley both checking in the game. Tipton's still in there, 2-3. A 3 from Watson, gonna cut the lead down even more. Minute 5 left to go. Hare hands it off to Swan. There's the screen, looking to go all the way inside. The 2 no good. It's Swan's first missed opportunity that I've seen at the basket here in this game. He's had very clever finishes and a jump ball call. It'll stay with Tipton. Lob over to Money. That's a great play. Tipton brings out every once in a while. Look for that. It's a hard thing to do against the size that Cowan offers. as a kick ball out of bounds. It'll go the way of Tipton. That's a hard play to execute when you have the size that Cowan does, especially compared to Money, but he's able to make it work. 10 seconds left to go. It'll be handed off to Swan. Tries to get all the way in. That one no good. Cowan might have gotten a hand on it. As Kidd for 2 at the buzzer. He'll get Cowan to 39. Now round out the third quarter. Tipton 68. Cowan 39. A great start for Tipton there. Well, we're entering Tipton's best quarter. Statistically, they have 23 points in the fourth quarter. A very impressive stat. Tipton keeps getting better and better, it looks like, scoring-wise, as they go on the game. 8 points to 12 to 14, all the way up to the big jump of 14 to 23. The difference between the third and fourth quarter points, Cowan only at 15.8. They're a very consistent team throughout the game. They're ranging from 14.6 to 15.8. Their biggest differential throughout the game. So a more consistent team than Tipton. But this is why Tipton does their best work here in the fourth quarter. I like to repeat the same performance. 8 minutes left to go. As long as Tipton can hold on to this 29-point lead. They had a very rough second quarter compared to Cowan, who was able to make their comeback as close as they could, at least. As Watson shoots the long three, that one no good, and Swan chases down the rebound. He's got Money waiting down court. That's an excellent pass and a great finish by Money. Incredible pass from Swan, going all the way to the other side of the court. That one tipped, unfortunately, straight to Duncan. He'll be fouled going into that one, so a chance for an and one for Cole Duncan. Only a junior for Cowan, so they'll have him for one more year. Looks like the clock is running. It'll be reset to 7:14. As Duncan not able to come up with anything on his free throw, but Cowan does end up with the rebound. Kidd, cross-court pass. Looks like Watson trying to spark the offense there. He gets all the way inside, but the pass deflected out to Carpenter. No passing options available this time, but Jackson Money with a great cut beneath the entire Cowan defense. Great job from Money. He knew he was defended on that right side, so he slips beneath. And an excellent read from Carpenter as well. I have to touch on that. Able to notice Money cutting down low. So he switches the court, gives himself an easier angle for the pass. And that play worked out beautifully. Defend here though. Watson driving baseline. He'll be stopped by Quigley as he hits the floor. He'll get back up though. As Money has Carpenter on his left. He looks to slow it down. Swan thinks about the three, drives inside instead. Two-pointer deflected. Swan looking for the steal there. Duncan trying to get inside, and a charge call. That'll be against Cole Duncan. Carpenter able to set his position just in time. A great heads-up play by Carpenter. My player of the game for Tipton. We'll look to close out the last 5.5 minutes. Not quite a half. Swan catches on the right side. He's defended by Marlett. Looking for Money cutting down low. Money's had himself quite a good second half as well. Kidd trying to get all the way, and a foul called. Let's see who that one goes against. That'll be against Jackson Money. It's Jackson Money's first. Tipton's fourth foul. Out of bounds beneath their own basket. Cowan inbounds. They're going to look to the corner. The 3-point attempt there is good. That'll be added on by Clark Trimble as Money gets himself another two. He's had a lot of those waiting down court, getting in the perfect position to receive those passes. Beating the Cowan defenders. As Duncan tries to hand it off. Back to Trimble. He's going to have another three. That one no good. Rebound. Swan needs to chase it down, and he does. Cross-court pass. What a pass that was to Carpenter for the and one. That's an incredible pass there, threading the needle. Well done by Swan. You know, you normally see Carpenter making those kind of passes. Swan getting himself one this time. Now bring in Sam Hummerkaus. Sam, a crucial part in the JV's win earlier on tonight. As Carpenter at the line shooting one. Swan coming out of the game likely for the final time tonight. Hummerkaus defending on Terry. On that right side. Terry going to go for the three. That one, no good off the rim. Rebound collected by Money. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. Money heads that one off the Carpenter. But their spin move inside. He'll finish for two. A timeout called by Coach Hawkins. It looks like he's just going to try to get his subs in there. Carpenter coming out. And that'll bring in Oliver Conaway. 4 subs in the game right now for Tipton. Looks like Drake Johnson will be the 5th for the Blue Devils. Tipton closing this one out rather comfortably. As Cowan with a plethora of subs as well. That'll be 2 points good for Marlett. Quigley brings it up towards the right side. Hummerkaus looking for the ball down low, trying to establish position. We'll have to try that again. As Quigley trying to drive inside. Not opting to shoot that one, just buying more time for his team. As Tipton with the 34-point lead. And we'll look to get their substitutes some more experience there as Conaway, his three blocked. I think in Marlatt. Johnson able to keep him out of the paint for now. They'll force the pass there. Trimble tries another three. He hit his first one of the game. Not able to connect on his last two as Johnson not able to come up with a steal there. A foul instead. Great team left to go. Foul called there. Let's see who this one goes against. Another foul against Johnson. That's his second foul of the game. Only 2 minutes left. Shouldn't be that big of an issue. The first free throw good, and that'll bring in Nick Nasser. Second free throw, no good. It was good, rather. Quigley brings it up for the Blue Devils. Quigley drives inside, might go all the way. Finish with the left hand, no good. Harry trying to go all the way, and he will. The lead now at 34 to beat doubles. Minute and a half left to go in the game. Humberkaus for three, no good. He brings it up. He's got Brindle on that left side. Passing it amongst the two. Brindle going to try another three, and he'll add on three more that time. Just under a minute left to go, and it looks like Tipton's going to close out this one. Differential at about 30. Haven't needed the explosive fourth quarter that they normally get. Their third quarter was just that good. Extending that lead, and then allows the subs to come in there. Johnson for three, no good. Quigley fights for the rebound. He'll be fouled, gets the and one to go as well. Great hustle there. Adds on one more there. Cowan has something down low. That'll be deflected out of bounds. .25 seconds left. But they might hold the ball here. Let's see if they do actually want to set up a play. Quigley looks content just to dribble out the rest of the clock. See what he gets. And we will have an interview tonight. Stay tuned with us if you want to listen in to Grady Carpenter, the exceptional performance that he had tonight. And that'll be Tipton with the 83-53 win.
I think I missed a few, but I think for the most part it's right. I missed like very tail end. I think lady. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Grady Carpenter here. Grady, can you hear me?
No.
You can't hear me. That's not good. Can you hear me now? No? Oh, God. Anything?
Yeah.
Okay, you can? All right. We've got Grady Carpenter here. Grady, my first question for you. What does the preparation look like for a weekend game when compared to a game you have during the week?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, especially this week. We had 3 games this week, so it was hard to prepare for all of them, but I think we did a good job focusing, especially this morning, coming in and getting ready for these guys.
How did you deal with the size that Cole Duncan brought tonight?
Yeah, he's a pretty big kid, but, you know, we play physical, and coming into the game, we knew what we wanted to do and attack him, so I think we did a great job.
And what was the key for you guys to get the win tonight?
I thought transitions. We ran in transition when we got a rebound, and I think we got a lot of easy buckets off of that, but playing together, moving the ball, and I think we did a great job of that tonight.
And that brings me to my next question. How do you think the defense helped transition into that offense?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, especially when we went to the trap, we got them fluttered a little bit, and we were able to get some steals, and that led to some easy buckets.
All right, my last question for you. You got an upcoming holiday tournament. What are you guys going to do to prepare for that one?
Yeah, going back to Coach's old stopping grounds, we want to win it for him, and, you know, we're going to prep this week. We play Jay County first, take care of them, and then whoever we got second.
All right, thank you, Grady.
Thank you.
Grady Carpenter, ladies and gentlemen, he finished with 25 points, and that'll round out the stream for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in the next home game.